What is up? Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. I'm streaming. I haven't done it in forever. Nobody's gonna be here. That's okay. I can talk to myself. Down. You know, I wonder if there are actually people who still have me, like, on their notifications. Like, I remember, there were quite a few back in my day, but I feel like I've posted enough? I want to just listen to this for just a second. People who still have me, like, on their notifications. Oh my gosh, it's Sam! Sam, what are you up to? I'm so surprised you're here. It's so late. I've been on my grind. I literally was sitting in my room and I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm just gonna be sitting here drawing, I might as well frickin' stream. You know, because YouTube will, like, hold the video for me and everything, and I can use it for content later. I have no idea where I put my drawing pen, though. Wait, where'd it go? Did I drop it? I can't see. I did. I have to turn on the light to find this. Hang on. How are you doing? You have your new drawing tablet, don't you? I think I've opened our chat and I've looked a few times, but I haven't had time to respond. Where the hell is my pen, bro? How do I do this? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. Okay, that's awesome. Sorry, Sam. I'll look at that in a second. Also, sorry, that was my popcorn bowl. Okay. You're drawing? What are you drawing? You can send me a picture of what you're drawing, actually. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, though. I thought I was going to be talking to myself for, like, the next 2 hours. Very, very thankful to have you here. Alright. I'm undoing hours of work by just erasing all of this. I'm just a girl with gentle manners. I always have popcorn. I do always have popcorn. This is very true. Popcorn is like the one thing I will always have on me. While I'm streaming, I'm also watching this guy play Minecraft for the first time ever. So if I seem a little distracted, that's probably it. But I'm pulling up my, my animation chat. More down. I'm gonna pop my chat out though so I can actually see what you're saying more often. Oh. Yo, that is so good. Sam, what the hell? Where? Are you rotoscoping this? Rotoscoping means, like, it's pretty much tracing, like, over a human body. But it's accepted, because it's hard to keep the form and add things to it. A lot of animators will do it all the time. Your lipstick tastes like poison. Alright, let me pop you over here. Dude, look at how many freaking... Look at how many tabs I have open. Oh, man. It's so good, though. I think I'm getting an ear infection, Sam. I think I've been having my headphones on too long. Here, I'll send you what I'm working on. I should probably change what we're listening to, because I don't feel like getting... We're gonna have to do, like, stuff like this. Sam, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, here. It's just easier for you to see it like this. You're gonna hear it a lot, but... Or actually, you won't. You won't hear the audio because I only have Spotify hooked up right now. By the way, I was talking about the second one. I think that's Raven, right? Who is the first one? Oh, so your Spider-Man looks good. I can see that's an isometric view though. That's hard. I really liked what you sent on the 16th as well. I didn't end up responding, but that's probably one of my favorite things you've done. I don't know, there's just something so aesthetically pleasing about it. You did the body on your own? That's so impressive. Your elbows are so well done. Dude, even the little thigh squeezage there with the whatever it's called, the tights. Excuse me. And I didn't even mean necessarily tracing. I meant like just rotoscoping, which is like I said, partially tracing, but you still like add things yourself. It's a whole thing. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't ever sit there and be like, oh, you're tracing. Sorry, I had to yawn there really hard. Oh, it's a random lady. Okay, I was wondering if that's supposed to be a character, because I was like, I don't recognize them. So that's even better then. That's good. But I think, when it comes to, like, tracing, for me at least, I used to not do it at all, ever. Like, I wouldn't even take 3D models and like, draw over those. Like, I refused to even do that. And the reason why is just because, like, I mean, I think it makes your workflow faster. So I'm going to start doing it a lot more. At least with 3D models. I'm not going to, like, trace poses or anything unless I'm trying to figure out the anatomy. And even then, that's not really how I learn. But for me, it's like, if I do stuff like that, I'm taking away from my ability to learn, right? Because, like, at this point in my artistic career, it's like, if I can't do it myself, like, I'm cooked, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. But for workflow purposes, for increasing the speed at which I draw, it does make sense to, like, draw over 3D models and other things, right? The concept artist who's mentoring me right now, which is another reason why I've been super busy, by the way, they said themselves, they were like, get some models in underwear, you know, like, use them for your proportions, like, just put them next to there, like, absolutely cheat that way. He said absolutely cheat is his words, right? Oh, wait, why am I doing this? This is all gone. And he was like, use it for your proportions, and then just use that base model that you make for, like, all of your clothing and everything. That one model. So, like, you're not tracing, you're just referencing the proportions. But yeah, it was just very awesome to hear an artist who's been in the industry that long say that, because I was like, yes, thank you for giving me permission. But yeah, I've been very against doing that. So everything I do, I don't trace or use models or anything. I barely use references too. I usually do everything you see just entirely of my own imagination, which I guess people don't really look at art anymore and think that, because people don't do that very often anymore. And so, like, I feel like that's partially why I haven't popped off very fast, is because people just see my stuff and maybe assume that I'm, you know, doing, like, using models or whatever it may be, and so it doesn't look as impressive. But what do I know? I think a lot of the people who are, like, posting constantly are usually doing stuff like that, because, like, how else are you able to pump stuff out that frequently? That's the first thing I ask, you know? You're either always drawing and insanely good at it, and you've been doing it for years, and you've been posting for years, or you're, getting some help elsewhere. What the heck? That's fine. I'm fine with this, I think. Sorry, I didn't like that one. That was boring. Okay, there you go. Is your dad an artist? Because I definitely, I tell people not to trace, and it's just because you're, you can for a bit. Like, it depends on what it is, though. I think, like, if you're trying to make something look good, like, if you're trying to make something look good and finish something for yourself, that's fine. I think if you're, like, a creator, and you're posting, you shouldn't post stuff like that for, like, for views or anything, because that can get really, it's trickery in a way, unless you announce that you traced, right? But then if you announce that you traced, people get really offended about it. So it's just hard. It's hard to post traced work ever. If you're not getting paid, though, if you're not making money posting stuff, if you don't really care what people think, by all means do it, I would say. But I think sitting down and, like, genuinely learning the anatomy, learning how to do it, and studying art is way better than tracing to learn. Every artist will never have a perfect understanding of the fundamentals, you know? Like, at Riot Games, you know, the studio I want to work for, the game dev studio I want to work for, they literally have never, or no, sorry, what am I saying? They have, like, once a week where all the artists will actually just sit down and do figure drawing together, because, like, you still do shit like that even when you're that good, you know? Yes, good. Crit is so good. I love Crit so much. Like, it's just such a peak program for artists. I'm so thankful it's free. I don't know why the hell it did that, but okay. I feel like I'm still gonna get copyrighted with this music, low-key. But whatever. Because I feel like it's probably in movies and stuff. Maybe I should look up, like, uncopyrighted music to listen to. I don't think it matters, though, either, as long as the stream doesn't end. But yeah, I think I used to be very against tracing, but I'm at a point in my art career where I don't really care if people do it now. And I've even tried doing it myself, and I've been, like, very happy with the pieces that I've made because of it, but, like, I wouldn't post them just because it's just not, I don't do it often enough that it really has an impact that I don't post it. Like, I've done it twice, and it's usually only, like, the face, because I have such a hard time with faces. Because of how I draw my eyes and stuff. See? My eyes are too big, so my face proportions are always really bad. I'm glad you're drawing, though. You're gonna make a profile picture? Sick. Yeah, draw with me. I'm mostly just erasing right now, though. Did you see the animation I sent you? How do you animate? Oh, I need to like redo these eyebrows. Never mind. Maybe I don't. So I use Photoshop. You can do it in Krita. I don't remember how. I taught a class on how to do it, but I don't remember. But yeah, this is like all my layers. Like this is how many freaking frames it's taken for me to do it. So it's hard. Animating is like it's like I don't know. It's such a time-consuming medium. It takes a lot of patience. Thank you, but I'm really not. This took me so long, and it's not even all that much. But no, I spent like all day on this. I've been animating since I was like 14. I started when I was younger, but I wouldn't call it animating because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Bro, we're literally using the same tablet together. I showed you my go-go gadget, right? My little blue tour box thing. That's like what I'm using to do all the things you see. Yeah. I think it's really hard. Like, art is genuinely one of the hardest mediums and hardest things to learn just because there's so much. I think with animating isn't hard in itself, but you have to have solid foundations before you start animating, I would say. I think, like, spending time focusing on anatomy and form and, like, the fundamentals of animation and genuinely sitting down and learning them are so much more valuable than just like jumping into it and trying it. Because like if you watch tutorial videos and take classes and stuff like that after you're a strong artist, it just comes so much easier to you. Like I started doing this when I was young, and because of that I probably gave myself a lot of really bad habits. So I would say like right now just focus on your anatomy, focus on color theory. Well, I think you actually have a pretty good, like a strong understanding of colors from what I've seen in your art. But I think anatomy is a huge thing I'm working on too. Like that's what my mentor has told me he's gonna focus on with me, is just anatomy mostly. So that's been interesting. And then I would say style too. You have to focus on style a lot for animating, which is another thing I'm gonna do. The character that I'm gonna be building with him, I'm building Lilith. Like that's the character I'm going with, and she's in my my Wild West era story that I have, my Wild West world. I get to do a bunch of studying of cults and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not using the red thing right now. I'm using my tour box thing. I don't even use the buttons on the side because this thing is like everything I need. It's been making my art go by a lot faster, but like I wouldn't recommend it to people who are just starting out digitally, because it's not gonna have the same effect for you, because you're like still learning all the buttons and everything and how to draw on here. It's like for me it's speeding up my workflow, but for anyone else it would probably just be like an extra thing to learn. Or for anyone who's not like doing this professionally yet. Sam, what do you do for work? I forget, cause you're over 18, right? Yeah. I forget how old you are though. Hell, I forget how old I am. Okay, everything. That too, right? Yes. Okay, let's see. Because I think that's all of the frames. Except for maybe this one. No, it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna take all of these. Yeah, I'll just move it here. That's fine. Okay, I'm a few years older than you. What are you studying in uni? In college? I should say. Uni sounds silly. Probably, I don't know. Gosh, me. It's gonna be a long night. I have to get up early tomorrow too. Ah. Wait. Okay. Excuse me. Art history and philosophy? Interesting. I had to take an art history class for illustration. I switched to game design like after a year of illustration. I probably told you this. I just also have a really bad memory. But I think you've told me what you're studying. Either way though, I took an art history class, and it was one of my favorite classes, but it was also one of the hardest ones I've taken. Like, I am not good at dates and stuff like that, so when people do that kind of stuff and like choose to study that permanently, I'm just like, damn, you are a brave soul, because I could not. So thank you. That's fine, it works. I love that class. My professor was really cool. She was actually an archaeologist. So, like, she actually went out to dig sites and stuff, and she taught us about it all. It was so cool. Like, that was genuinely just one of my favorite classes, but it's just such a shame it was so hard, and it was so much busy work, low-key, but... Actually, I would say it was less busy work than, like, English. I think it was just the fact that I was taking it with an English class that it felt like busy work to me, because I was just like, dude, like, I'm so tired of writing these damn essays. I don't even think I did essays. It would be so easy to cheat on it now, though, now that I'm looking back on it with AI and stuff. Like, I would have flown through that class if I used AI for it. Which is so interesting to think about, because what even will a college degree be soon? So many people are using AI, and I was one of, and I am one of them, actually. Absolutely, I am. I use AI for a lot of my classes, but... Did she dig out some dino nuggets? Oh, no. She specifically did, architecture. Like, ancient civilizations. Sorry, my dad loves watching, alien conspiracies, so... I always think about that whenever I say ancient civilizations or ancient aliens. Some theories suggest. Damn, this really does help a lot. I really need to do it like this more often. I can't believe I, like, spent so much time doing that. How much sleep do I get? Not a lot. I've been going to bed like around like midnight, 1 a.m. and waking up at 6. 6 or 7. Ah! Whoa, wait, she's doing the thing! Yeah, but I only use AI on the classes that I don't actually want to do. So like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that class. So I was supposed to be taking a like an energy for society class, and I literally, they said we could use AI, so I was like, okay, cool. I was like, cool, sweet, I'll be done with this class in a week. And I, in fact, was done with that class in a week. Alright. Hey, I didn't do it. She did it. Alright? There's a difference. I'm gonna color this, I think. I think that is my next move. Okay. Eyes are technically done, aren't they? No, never mind. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Okay. I'm gonna, like... Okay. And this is... Okay. Pupil. Alright, and then we're gonna... Boom. I'm always talking to the voices, bro. Okay, I definitely cannot be using... Like, we gotta use Suave here. Yeah, definitely should just do this. What? Oh, that's okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, you need to be below the pupil. There you go. Time to change the colors. Eye color. What the heck? I would agree. I feel like a lot of things are better than TikTok these days. I don't know, it's just not a good app anymore. Like, it used to be nice before they shut it down. Like, whatever they did, they changed it a lot. And it was already getting pretty bad, too. I don't know. Whoever took it over does not really care about it and wants it to kind of die low-key. But that's kind of why I haven't been on there at all, too. I feel like I also just haven't had time, but at the end of the day, it really just comes down to the fact that, like, whatever community I create on there, sadly, I just don't think it's gonna transfer over anywhere. I think, like, people who are still on there, we're all addicted still, you know? Like, we're not really using other apps. Or you're chronically scrolling. Not that you necessarily are. But for me, I was on there because I don't know, it was just it was the platform I was most comfortable on. But it just got to a point where I was just like, dude, like, I cannot deal with these ads anymore. So I switched over to Instagram. But now Instagram's getting just as bad for me. So I think it just, like, if you're on the app so much, they literally just start to not have enough content for you. And so it just gets bad. Like, it just isn't fun anymore. The algorithm gets desperate to keep you on it, so it just keeps showing you slop that you probably don't care about, thinking like, oh, maybe they'll like this, maybe they'll like this. And it's just like, bro. Anyways. Oh yeah, YouTube pays way more, I'm sure. I don't even know how much they pay. I mean, like, I've had over 1,000 on there. Like, I've been so close to 2K, but like, once I got to that and I was able to stream and stuff, I kept getting all of these notifications of like, oh, you can monetize this, you can monetize that. And I was like, oh, sick. And then I'd look at it and it's like, they're just asking me to post content in specific like fields of stuff they're doing. And I was like, no, how am I supposed to do these trends quickly enough with art? Like, I looked at all the options they had and I was like, dude, like, to make $200 if I get a certain amount of views with this trend, like, I'd have to pour hours if I wanted to do it art-wise. Like, me just showing my face and doing the trend would be so much easier. And so I was just like, it's just not worth it. Like, this just clearly isn't constructed for people like me. Yeah, I guess I should figure out what her skin color is going to be here. Ooh, I can actually just grab it off of this. Maybe I should do it like this, honestly. Let's put her up here. Maybe I should use this gold instead of the other one. And then is that just freaking white? No. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, she's just basically white, honestly. I want to see if... Oh, that's not gonna work, actually. It's fine. Let's just try. Oh, that's sick. Wait, can I actually just do that for all of you? Whoa. Yo, that's so nice. Should I just do it like this? Low-key, I mean... No, I shouldn't. But... I think yellow is still just gonna pop out more. I think we use that gold on her gloves. Yeah. And then we'll use the other yellow. Yeah, I think that yellow is just such an eye catcher. Sorry, what have you been doing too? I feel bad. I did not. I got locked in for a second. Okay. I'll just do this. I think. Oh shoot, I lost her. I should get her skin tone. Oh yeah. think just cutting it off there for now is fine. I think the red should go up there though. I think we'll make her lashes the same color as her hair. Okay, I really needed to not do that. Are the bottom lashes? I feel like it should be like this. Maybe not. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm not really drawing this again though, so it really doesn't matter how I do it. Not like this anyways. Give this to me. Yeah, the paint bucket tool is peak. I love the paint bucket tool, but I actually do it differently. Because Photoshop, you want to separate your line and your... I need to make that darker for her eyebrows though. Should I really have it with that blue tint? Like it should be a red tint, no? For the brown hair. Also her hair is lighter because it's... I should do it based off of, I'm literally gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot my... Actually, it really won't be hard to do it like this. So I don't know if I've told you about the actual lore of my characters, but Cove, and this is Cove by the way, Cove is, so there's Cove and Rena, Cove Arena, I know, crazy, but, I'm gonna do that, and then for the hair I'll make it white there. Cove is like the egotistical maniac. She's not empathetic, she doesn't care about people, she only really cares about herself, but she's like unyielding. She gets shit done, you know, like she's reliable. And then Rena is like, she's very much I'm the victim, like there'll be like 10 doors open around her and she's like, oh, you know, like my life is terrible, like nothing is working out. Like Cove would take those doors and fight like hell through them. Rena would choose to just like not do anything. Does that make sense? Like she plays the victim and she doesn't get shit done, but she deeply cares about people. She's very giving, she's very kind, she's very generous. But she just plays victim, so it's, yeah, hard to like her. No, oops. Should I? So both of them are creation though, right? So like Cove and Rena both, I mean, Cove is the one who creates because again she gets stuff done, and Rena's death. Like Rena's the one who takes their souls. She's the comfort, if that makes sense. So like she's the reaper. Cove is the creator. But the thing is, like, my persona has like a creation point, right? And like it's based off of my traumatic childhood and everything I went through, to the point where like my mind split itself into two, literally, right? Where we have these two different sides of me, and then the person that's actually me is kind of this equilibrium between them. And like the goal is to have both of them living symbiotically in a way where I am like equal. I don't know how else to say it. I'm not saying it very well because I'm getting tired at this point, and my mouth kind of hurts too, low key. So I'm sorry if I'm like talking weird as well, but I'm like going through, it's kind of painful. Either way though, Cove is she's the one who's like writing the stories basically, right? But Cove is the one who like wants to live. Rena doesn't. Rena just kind of wants to give up. And so they're in this weird symbiotic relationship where Cove stops Rena from hurting herself, and Rena stops Cove from hurting others. So it's just kind of interesting how that works. But at the same time, like, Cove fucking hates Rena. Cove hates Rena so much, and Rena is obsessed with Cove. Like, Rena loves Cove. Like, is literally in love with her. And so that in itself is like a toxic relationship between the two of them. But the reason that Cove hates Rena is because Rena's the reason why Cove looks like this. Like, why she has these, like, metal hands and everything. Because she had to literally physically rebuild her body because Rena ripped it apart and, like, tried to kill her, basically. And so, like, Rena is just always, she's begging for forgiveness, basically, but, like, Cove just won't forgive her. And that's why she doesn't trust anyone. That's why she doesn't care about anyone, because she proved to herself she doesn't need anyone. So it's interesting. I like it. I like building off of it too. I actually have like a whole, here, I'll show you. I think I have it open. Do I? I should. Maybe I don't. I might have closed it. Here's my ancestry. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not here. I'm actually gonna close out Pinterest. No, I'm not hurting myself. Don't worry, don't worry. It's just I have an inflamed taste bud. I'm happy to send you more lore. I really do enjoy writing stories. Milano, yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is Cove. And this is like her realm. Can I zoom in like this? No. How annoying. Like, this is what I really want her gloves to look like. And what I want her to look like here. This too. I want her to be like covered in stuff like this. But it's hard to do. But this is like what her realm kind of looks like. I would say more like this actually. And this. This too, I guess. Like, it's just a lot of floating stuff. There's some copies over here. Her legs. I was trying to find stuff to help with the legs, but yeah, I don't have a lot. I thought I had a lot more, but I guess I don't. Oh yeah, there's this. I have this really cool concept where all of my OCs fight my persona. They lose. But they almost win with Kiko. Okay, what? I feel like these colors aren't like the worst. But the other ones I have are a lot better. They pop more. Like, I wonder, will it look good if I do this? I think it does, low-key. I honestly wonder if I just make them... No. You know what? Screw it. I think this is gonna be the gray. And I think that's fine. Oh, so now you won't do it. Okay. Cove is like... So... She makes stuff out of her gloves and things, right? So, like, have you seen, I'm not gonna get into that, because if I grab the video, I'm gonna, like, just distract myself, but she creates stuff with her gloves and her, like, she touches things and they can, like, just create stuff, basically, right? So, her gloves can turn into anything she wants them to, so they could turn into rockets, they could turn into, like, a chainsaw, like, same with her legs, right? So, she can be, like, as fast as she really needs to. She really doesn't have any limitations, so I definitely don't like to... I was trying to create a series where I had everybody go up against her, but the problem is, like, she's so powerful because she's literally creation. So, I mean, I have this cool concept with my OCs where they're fighting her, right? And, like, the way that she's almost defeated is because Kiko, her ability is copy. So she can copy people's powers. So she basically just copies Cove's ability after observing her for a while. They, like, drop her down from the sky where Cove won't really, like, think of her being there. And, like, she touches Cove and suddenly she has her powers, you know? But, I mean, like, meanwhile, in the midst of this, Cove is literally conjuring a fucking dragon and riding it like Daenerys Targaryen, you know, and just, like, coming at them. And so they're all, like, dying. I forget. She actually does lose, but she just freezes time and she goes back in time and kills Kiko in the story arc. Like... Deadass. That is literally the lore of why Kiko dies in the story. Because she literally just gets shot by an arrow and nobody ever knows who it is. Like, who it's from. And it's literally Cove killing her so that she can't take her on. It's crazy. It's crazy. But mostly, it's actually even crazier because the main character of that story arc, her name's Akara. She literally becomes a villain because of Kiko dying. Like, she was a hero and she turns into a villain because she loses, like, her lover, I guess you could say, yeah. Like, the one person that she cared about, that she loved unconditionally and loved her unconditionally. And, like, she dies and she literally, like, burns down her entire village as the chieftain because they won't go to war with her. It's like a whole thing. It's one of my favorite stories that I have, though. So, not that anything I just said answered your question at all, but that's how strong and fast she is. Do I... Are they? I don't know. how I want to do that. I feel like I need to... Yeah. It's okay, this is the only time it's close up like this. Uh-oh. I lost that white. It's okay though, I'm just gonna... Wait. Oh, that's why. I was like, wait, how is she showing up if this is like not visible? That's how. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tell me about your OCs. If you want. You don't have to. Is it you messaging me? No. Excuse me. I did tell him. Okay, oh. Excuse me. Let me see. All right, let's see. I have the white, right? Yeah, I do. I want the hair colored. What? 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 Oh yeah, I thought you meant you had another one. But yeah, no, I read those. I liked them. I have no idea. Where's the hair? Where's the hair? No, you cannot sit there and tell me. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey. How did I rotate this? What? Okay, whatever. I'll just do this. What are you doing? Are you done? Okay. Sorry, I don't like rotating my canvas at all. What? I have no idea what's happening here right now. Did I not turn that on? Like, did I not just do that? Why is there no nose there? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out. Okay. Why? Okay. Oh yeah. This is actually perfect. Okay. Oh, that doesn't fully connect. That sucks, actually. Okay, and there's that. I hate that this does this. It's actually very frustrating. Didn't we just listen to this? Omari Vance. Vance? Omari Vance? Omari Vance. Oh, dude, I hate that it just plays the same shit. Okay. This is so annoying. Okay. Oh, is that the... Oh, black dreadlocks. Okay. So it's not the pink one? What? What do you mean? What? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are you not? What is wrong with this right now? No, you're good. I read it. Oh, that was not to you at all. I'm freaking out on my Photoshop for being weird. Taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my gosh, your skin's so clear. Here. And sorry, I'm literally just so locked in as well now. my gosh, I need to look at my tonsil. I'm pretty sure it might be getting infected right now. Okay.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. Now I wanna approach you, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know.
I have never heard this song ever. Okay.
Are you thinking about me? I'm kinda thinking you are. I followed you to the bathroom, but then I felt crazy. I'm feeling like I'm on fire, 'cause we've been keeping this a secret, and all your friends are still me.
Did I not finish erasing all of this?
I wish you talk, wish you talk.
Okay, but I thought that was the mouth. Oh, I didn't erase the hair for all of these. Okay. How interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to still go through and do that. That's awesome. Okay. But this is actually that, right? Yes. I don't know if I am. I'm gonna check my tonsil and see if I am, but I might not be. Because when this happens, it's bad. Like, it takes me out. So. Is this Charlie? Is that why? It is, yeah. Okay. I was like, why is this here? Okay. Let's say something else. Yeah, this song's Alright, I think I need hair. What? What the fuck is happening? Oh. I can't even comprehend how that's a thing. I assume it's just bugging. But I can't have it doing that, so I need it to figure itself out. No, because, like, that's so crazy. What do you mean? Okay. We're good now. Yeah, it was so good. Let me guess, you're gonna be above. Oh my gosh. And you're fine now. Delay, cause you're fine now. Make it a little higher. Look away. All right. I feel like her skin being white and her hair being gray is just so much better though. I don't know. Okay. No. Okay. I don't know. I honestly think I almost feel like I cannot hit that note. Thank you, though. Yes, there you are. I think it really should be like red. I really think it should just be red. Yeah, and then the gold. Yeah, I agree. I am very glad I met you, Sam. I've missed having friends who enjoy making worlds like this too. I haven't had one in a long time, so I'm just really glad that I have you. I think that's so much better than the blue. I really do. I think the blue is still good for the dress. But I'm even worried about doing that. Oh yeah, I'll have to actually color the face. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, you can add my Spotify. I don't mind. I think it's just Coverina. Pretty much everything I have is. Probably gonna have to change that one day if I keep posting, but. Alright. Let's see. And then. What? I'm so confused. it's fine. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot that it's on there. I have everything linked up to my Discord, and I don't mean to, by the way. I thought I turned that off forever ago, but people keep mentioning stuff, and I'm like, shoot. And the reason I say that is because I don't want people to know how long I spend playing Minecraft sometimes, you know? Especially when I'm like saying I'm sick and they just see me playing Minecraft. I don't know why it's doing that now suddenly. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Actually, no, you're not playing League with me, but Minecraft will be fun. I won't let you play League of Legends. You will get too addicted. I cannot take it from me if I let it go slowly. If I cannot take it. Yeah, I definitely was doing that too. I don't really remember a lot of my school years though, honestly. Okay. Yeah, it's really not. Even like weak aside, it's not even built for the strong, man. I hate how hard it is sometimes. Why? Oh my goodness, so much. Sorry, I'm getting tired. That's why I'm not talking too much. I'm sorry. But my favorite popcorn, I make it myself. So it's just buttered popcorn, and then I put like either white cheddar seasoning or garlic seasoning. Garlic parmesan seasoning? Yeah, garlic parmesan seasoning, and then I add sriracha. And I like adding natural yeast to it as well. But you can just get that at Winco. Yeah, I just make it myself, low-key. I'm very weird with my popcorn, and that's probably because it's... So I used to eat it when I was younger because my doctor told me I needed to go on a diet when I was like 160 pounds. And so that's like all I ate for snacks. Oh, I lost tons of weight. Flint and steel. What's your favorite popcorn? Or what's your favorite snack? You know popcorn's like my favorite, but what's yours? I haven't heard this song in a while, actually. I think aesthetically speaking, it's really good for what I'm drawing right now. I'll look at what you sent me on Discord later. It hurts to read right now. But I think you sent it in this chat, didn't you? I'm glad you sent it there too, because I can like look at it again. Huh? Oh, okay. Am I? Okay. Oh, caramel popcorn is awesome. I agree. I might need to call it a night soon. Holy crap. Okay. That's not what I did. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to burn my eyes off. Also, I was talking to Photoshop again. Oh, I'm not streaming very well right now. I'll get better at this though as I go. Yeah, I agree. We should definitely do that sometime. Calling is better for me too. It's faster. I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way. Alright. I think I am calling it a night, my friend. How long did I stream for? Does it say? Probably at least an hour, right? An hour 30? Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me, Sam. That was awesome. I was so glad to see you here. I was jokingly being like, oh yeah, like nobody would have notifications on for me anymore. And then you just popped in immediately and I was like, except Sam. So yeah, you have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. I'm almost done with school. I have a month left and like everything should be slowing down within this next month. So I'm gonna look at my tonsil. I'll let you know if I'm dying. But I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Sleep well.